Muy buenas a todos, estamos emitiendo Batman The TellTale Series y en esta ocasión vamos a comenzar el episodio número 2 que se llama Hijos de Arkham. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado lo del anterior capítulo y vamos a ver qué nos depara este nuevo episodio. Allá vamos. Anteriormente en Batman The TellTale Series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Anda.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the piece. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Don't have to do this.
Aquí están recordando
Master Bruce.
el incidente con sus padres. Callejón del Crimen, 5:38 de la madrugada.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that.
Buah.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
And try harder!
Bueno, se está poniendo farruco,
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Eran socios.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed. And
Vaya.
you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can
Qué
forgive me.
majo. Sí, pues sí. Seguimos
How
siendo
could I
familia.
hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Que no se vuelva a repetir.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
Como tu paraguas.
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, that's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
Ya.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Bueno, pues aquí hay que investigar un poco. Pues nada, vamos a saludar a Zospain, que está conmigo a través del chat de voz de Skype. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
Estamos todos aquí como los juegos reunidos Hyper.
Los hypers, sí.
Sí, los Hyper.
Bueno, pues aquí vamos a ver qué hay aquí para mirar.
Eso, que no me voy a poner a contar que son los juegos Hyper.
Mira.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
No. A ver qué hay por aquí.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Esto me recuerda un poco a Murderer. Hace así con las sombras, así como si fueran los fantasmas y tal, el asesinato. Se parece un poco.
Y el caso es que ese juego no me lo he pasado.
Qué fuerte. Pues está bien. Vamos a hablar con Winston / Alfred.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Ahí está, ¿solo me dices eso? Se ha desgraciado. ¿Por aquí hay algo más? No.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
O sea, que cada vez que quería ver el crío la película, cogía a la madre, contrataban para que pusieran en el cine la película
Where
que quería el
exactly
niño y ya
does
está.
the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that, there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Moverte. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Anda, anda.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Vale, hostias. En todo, ojo, que me estás contando. Ahí voy, va.
Shot in the eye.
Joder. No lo recordaba así de violento. Hostia, que estuvo a punto de cargarse también al niño.
Are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated.
Es que yo creo que la película es más
Carmine
ficna.
Falcone
Ya.
knows why.
Buah, chaval. Chan, chan, chan. Ese es el prólogo del episodio 2. Y a ver ahora. DPGC, 8:56 de la madrugada. O la mañana, vamos, que ya no está en madrugada.
Y luego para robar las joyas de Mark Simpson, cuando Mark Simpson tenía en el cajón un 20.000 joyas de la misma.
Getting you into see
Exactamente.
Falcone like this?
No lo
I
entiendo,
don't have
es
to
muy
tell you
raro
how many
esto.
rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
A ver.
Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
A ver.
we
no sé por
finally
dónde.
put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Aquí depende de lo que digas, se mosquea uno, se mosquea el otro.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to
Renee
say,
Montoya.
some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Ahí.
Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Ay, pues nada, vamos a ver qué nos dice Falcone. Episodio 2. Ya no sé qué hemos enterado, pero bueno. Hijos de Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Íntimos, dice.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No. Hacerle sufrir o aliviar su dolor. Que sufra.
Not here to take care of you. You deserve.
Hostia, lo vamos a liar. Lo vamos a liar.
Of course. You'd never know the truth.
Ay,
How
pollito.
much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too.
Vale.
I won't rob them of that.
Reculando. Uf,
Good boy.
me lo podía haber cargado,
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. And if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
I never asked for any of it.
And yet, the money spends, doesn't it?
He made you rich, but you still had him killed.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oiga. What the fuck?
For you in hell.
Pero... Madre mía, chaval.
The bastard had to die.
¿Quién es la doppelganger esta? Madre mía.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Chaval, me quedo patata. En un momento como lo ha liado. De PGC 1022.
We are in deep shit.
Madre mía.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Whoa. Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Fíjate qué te pasa.
Tell me
Madre
if
mía.
she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Hija mía, cómo la has liado.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Hostia, cómo mola que puedo controlarlo aquí. ¿Ves? Aquí tiene un pinchazo.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Esto es como lo de los químicos esos del episodio 1.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Madre mía, vaya cogoza.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping
O
it
sea, que
was
sí que era
real.
consciente, pero...
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna
Esta
get
también
off.
escucha voces.
And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a
Nah,
face?
ni que
Did you
fuera
ID a
Melinda
suspect?
Gordon, no te fastidia.
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding
Una
me
mano en el brazo,
like a parent with a
guiándole
child.
como un
The
padre con su hijo.
voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Melinda Gordon era de Entre Fantasma.
Ah.
Lo había pillado.
Similar.
De God Whisper en inglés.
Whisper.
Eso.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Anda, la que faltaba.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
Tengo prisa.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Porque
Word is there
pesada.
were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop?
No
I
lo
can
voy a
tell by the
decir.
way you're brushing me off that's something.
No, es que la Vicky, ¿vale?
Give me
Es muy
something to run
cansina.
with.
No hay trato, Vicky. Lo siento.
You're fishing.
Está muy buena,
Now,
pero...
if you'll excuse me.
Déjame.
You should talk
¿Me
to me, Bruce.
entiendes? ¿Vale?
This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Que pregunta demasiado.
Es muy cansina, niño, es muy cansina.
Sí, que es un profesor y esas cosas, pero...
Ay, por favor.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Niño.
Hostia, ahora el coche es de color rojo en vez de negro.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Montoya's blood.
The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found for Docs. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
A ver. Muestra de los muelles y muestra de Montoya. Vamos a ver. Que
The
tiene
men at the
relación.
docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Mira, de Montoya.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Y esto tendrá alguna relación, alguna coincidencia.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Estamos intentando localizar a Cobblepot. Selecciona un dron para buscar la señal de celular de Oswald. Este es el dron. A ver, por ejemplo, este de aquí.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
No enfaden al pingüino. A ver, con este otro dron. Vale, tiene que estar por aquí. Joder, ¿dónde está? Por aquí. Ahí.
Bring me her head!
Y por último, seguro que está ahí a la izquierda.
No sé, pero el mapa este me recuerda al del Tibidabo.
Pues casi. Aquí.
There go, you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Vale. Skyline Club. Cobblepot.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Bien, por fin nos ponemos el traje. Y ahora. Quick time events.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything.
Hostia, qué feo es ese. Toma ya. Para abajo.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is it? I don't know. Please,
Oh,
you
Dios.
can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You killed
El
a
bicho ese
crime
no se la ha
boss. You'd
corrido.
expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Yo es que
But don't worry, I'll pass your
ya
gratitude
lo
on to
tengo
those
muy
who
mal
made
ya
it
la.
happen.
Entonces no sé.
They'll be
El
pleased to
cocodrilo
know you think so
ahí.
highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it.
Han encontrado a Catwoman.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got
¿A
a
quién?
Catwoman problem to deal with.
Catwoman, Gatubela.
What's her
Ah,
name
Gatubela.
again?
Vale.
Selina.
Me
Yes,
suena más
oh,
Gatubela
beautiful
que
name.
Catwoman, lo siento.
Ah. Ey, ey. Toma. 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 Dios. Quieto. Esas manos que van al pan. Y ni se inmuta. ¡Hostias! Ay, ay. ¿Les han ido todos?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.